When will these women start to learn that bashing your husband on TikTok doesn't work? It's like virtual nagging. Nobody likes it. Your comments may say different, but in reality, nobody likes to hear this stuff. I got a banger from Alpha Central. Let's get straight into it.
2 weeks ago, my husband, my partner for life, I thought, of 5 years, decided he wasn't happy anymore and left. Honestly, it was a normal day. He woke up saying his knees hurted. It was the day after Mother's Day. We had an argument about how he loaded the dishwasher.
I love it. He left for no reason. I just have no idea why he would leave. It's because you won't stop complaining about everything.
And next thing you know, he's gone.
You had enough.
And 2 days later, I got a text message saying he was done. So now it's the end of the month. I'm trying to figure out rent and my bills and all kinds of stuff. And my kids are out of school and I have 4 kids. And
uh-oh, it looks like you're about to be a... Better go head up to the Social Security office. Get them stamps.
It's going to be 2 months of me trying to hide all these emotions that I'm going through. But every day it's a goddamn roller coaster. And I'm trying to hold it together. And I have a 5-month-old.
I got some grand advice for you, honey. Some real good advice. Listen up. Get off of TikTok. Go spend time with your kids. Read a book. Get in the gym. And fix your mind. That'll help a lot.
And I have a diabetic daughter. An autistic child. I'm just going through a lot. And I would appreciate it if you just like or comment or stay to watch this video. It would help me a lot. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life right now again.
How about this? Grow up.
Shots fired! She nagged her.
I was about to say, she nagged her way into a freaking divorce. Good job, honey. Good freaking job, honey. It's just, men don't respond to this stuff well. Like the nagging, the constant nagging. Like men, after a while, we shut down. And he wants to move on. Men go where they're appreciated, even the little things. And there's a way to go about giving your partner constructive criticism without making them mad or making them upset. I call it the compliment sandwich. When I was a teacher in public school, yes, I used to be a teacher in public school. It's a compliment sandwich. You start with something nice, you give your critique, and then you end with something nice. If you do that when you're trying to make someone do something that you want them to do, or change their mind, or sway them in doing something a certain way, it's a great recipe. And it works a lot of the time. Hey, I really appreciate your effort. Like, here's what she could have said to her husband. Hey, thank you so much. And then chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with this way to deliver it. Hey, thank you so much for loading the dishwasher. I really do appreciate it. I can see you're putting in initiative. Next time when you load it, if you could just like put the pots on the top and then the glassware on the bottom, that would really help me out because that's what I do and it makes it easier to unload. But I also just really appreciate you even taking the initiative to do that. And it's really helpful and you're noticed. That's one way. Do you agree that would be a good way? Probably the best way. Here's the way she did it. You didn't load the dishwasher right. You did it wrong. As a man, when we do things and go out of our way to work, we want to know that our work is validated. Men want respect and women want love. When he went out of his way to load the dishwasher, even though it seemed like something small and mundane for you, for him, he was doing some of your job. He was doing some of your duties. He was helping you out. And then as soon as he helped you out, it wasn't good enough. So he's like, cool, I'm going to keep it pushing. And I almost biggity bet you that wasn't the only thing he's been doing where she's been nagging.
His wife was staring at that poor man like it was his fault.
Young man that posted this on social media, he said that his baby mama asked him to pay her light bill. Okay. He asked how much was it. She said $430.
I feel like it's a math equation, but go ahead.
So he did what any real would.
$430? What are you running, like constant LAN parties? How you got all that electricity?
Do. right? And he called he said the light people, the electric company.
Electric company, okay.
And they told him the balance was $97.38.
Okay.
So he went and paid it and called his baby moms and told her, don't worry about the light bill. He already paid it. She said, what you mean you already paid it? He said he called up there and they told him it was only $98, so he paid it off. And now she's mad. And now she said that he's a lame, nosy ass.
So she tried to scam him.
Bro, you can't make this stuff up. I think I've heard this story, though. You literally can't make this stuff up. Ungrateful to their core. Crazy work, bro. Yikes.
This person you had with, would you do it again?
No, this is a story. I'd gone out with girlfriends for like a nice meal in London, and then I was literally about to get the bus home, and this American guy approached me. He was good looking, I was fine, and he was like, oh well, do you want to go for a drink? And I was like, fine. So obviously it escalated, and then that was after, like, I would say a lot of wine. But like then the next day, you know, when you just like, I actually just need to get home, and he was just like, oh well, I'll walk you to the bus stop, which was kind of sweet. But then he was like, oh, but I need to have a shower first. And then he was like, he pointed to the corner of the room, the Airbnb, and he was like, do you know how to work one of those? And he pointed to the iron, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, he laid out his shirt. It's like, well, can you just do that for me? And I was like, you're fucking joking. I was like, I make it a mission of mine never to iron, even my own clothes. So I was like, I'm absolutely not going to iron for you. He's like, oh, British women are different. Sounds like a catch.
So you'll just sleep.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You will let this man mix up your guts, realign your spine, but you won't iron for him. You'll let him access the most intimate parts of your body, blowing your back completely out like your dad was a chiropractor, but you won't iron him a shirt. I love it. I love it. You'll let him blow your brains out, give you back shots until the morn, till the wee morn, but you won't iron a shirt for him. You gotta love it. And modern women are wondering why they're so alone. Why are we so alone? Where are all the men? Because, like, cool to sex is cool and the bucking you's great, but when the access is so easy but you won't do things like ironing a shirt, that's crazy work. She must realize how stupid she looks right there.
What is your type?
So, my original type is a little toxic, a little hood.
Is she wearing a trash bag?
That was my original type. You know, I like the fast money, the fast lane, you know.
Yeah, next. If a girl ever says, I like hood guys, I'm already out. That means you're a runner.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
You like being done so dirty that no matter how good I treat you, you want to be done dirty.
And now that I'm going into my more era, I want something more mellow, calm, family-oriented. I have a son, so...
Nope. Not doing that now, brother man. No. I have a son, so you're a single mom. See, it's so funny to me that as women get older, they want a guy that's more family-oriented. But when we were younger, you used to call those guys lame. Oh, he's lame. And then they come begging for him in the chow line afterwards. No handouts, no free lunches.
I don't want a hood figure. So I went from more my YG type to my Michael B. Jordan type. Okay.
When the last time you dealt with a toxic guy?
It's been about 2 years. It's been about 2 years, and again, it's hard, but I'm not going back to my type per what I was told. Like I said, again, I'm a mother. I have almost 15-year-old, so someone that's family-oriented that I can bring around. You ain't gonna bring a hood figure.
Family-oriented? How can I be family-oriented when you've already had kids out of wedlock? And this goes back to that whole term, blended family. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you hate this term, blended family. We're just a blended family. I know I'm a single mom and was hitting those streets.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
You know, I know all the baby daddies that ran through me were gone in 60 seconds like Nicolas Cage. But, you know, I'm family-oriented. No, you're not. You're just a 304 that got knocked up and now you're looking for another man to play another man's save game and save you. Do we wear capes, chat? No.
How about no?
We don't wear freaking capes. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and
Morgan and Morgan and
Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer, that sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Can we get some freeze in the chat, please? Loki, free. Go get your jerky, bud. Good boy. Oh, goodness gracious. You just let those squeeze out every time there, don't you, bud? I can't remember who made it, but if you made this, God, what was it? It's like an ND filter or something. I don't know. One of you guys made a filter for Loki, and I really do appreciate it. I just started using it this time. Just because the, what's it called? A LUT. Somebody made a LUT for Loki, so thank you. I don't know who you are. I can't remember your name. Such a terrible piece of garbage, I know. I'm still a piece of garbage.
You're home. Well, at least not me, so yeah.
For some reason, I don't really believe it. I think it's still in there based off how you answering the question. It don't seem so sincere. It seemed like it's still in there, like a little sprinkle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely in there. The streets are still in there, buddy. They're calling.
She's the village bicycle. Everyone's had a ride.
They're still calling. You can take the girl out the streets, but most of the time you can't take the streets out the girl, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, together. She paying.
Excuse me? What do you mean? I just said I was coming over.
Yeah, this ain't free.
There you go.
I love it. It's definitely satire, but I love it. What is this?
You didn't bring a card?
This is strong.
Did you bring a card?
We got cash on it. Dude, it's like $2.
No, I'm just saying. I'm really paying for everything. It's so annoying. No, I really paid for literally everything. Like the Airbnb, the food, the ski lift tickets, the snowboards. Like what? It's not about $2. It's about like people can pay for their just annoying.
Bree claims she paid for the whole trip. You did not pay for this Airbnb, so stop saying it.
I was about to though. The only reason I didn't was because my Zelle was maxed.
No, you didn't pay for the whole trip, so let's not tell Chad that you're paying for everything. She paid for the snowboards though. She did.
I've seen this clip. Something I will say on top of that though. It seems like when men pay for everything, they don't hold a level of resentment over women's heads, but when women pay for everything, they hold a level of resentment. Like with men, they're cool with it. Hey, you know, I'm proud that I can pay for things. We don't hold that resentment towards you. But it seems like when women pay for things, they have a resentment. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Do you guys notice this? Women have to pay. Why I gotta pay for everything? Like, you expect us to pay for everything and be happy about it, jumping for joy about paying for everything.
Man, go on there, man. Go. Let me talk. Okay, and that's wrong because he usually buy your brother's shoes. But look at this petty dude.
That got nothing to do with me, man.
It do get something to do with
my kids, man. Them is not my kids.
Okay,
man.
but guess what? When you was with me, you was buying shoes.
I'm not with you though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not with you. Well, I'm taking care of my son. Anything outside of that, I do not owe you that. I do not owe them nothing. No, none of that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, just like a petty dude. Just like a petty. Yes, you will.
Matter of fact, you got dude laid up in here with you. He need to be taken care of.
He ain't got nothing to do with you.
You do. You right here paying attention. You do. What you talking about, man? Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
This is Exhibit A of why you don't mess with women with kids from other men. Because this dude's going to have to, on a Sunday afternoon, bringing his son some shoes, going to have to box a dude up. Bro, no. Stop wasting your time with these women. There's too many women out there that don't have kids.
How much money do you make?
$70,000 a year. I make $100,000 less than she does.
The only thing he pays for the kids is the health insurance.
Health insurance is pretty important. You'd agree with me, right?
It is, and I appreciate that. I do. But I don't want to pull my kids from private school or take them out of the things that they love to do because I can't afford it.
Although she makes more money, she has an extravagant lifestyle. The hair, the nails, the massage. She didn't tell you about the personal...
I wish it correlated to her beauty. So far, I'm not seeing it.
Chef, or the maid that she has come clean the house every week.
So now it's making sense, okay.
And let alone the drinking problem.
Loki, can we not lick grundles, please? Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Brother,
Thank you, sir. Let's not lick grundles in front of people, okay? Thank you. We got company here.
That you have.
Drinking problem.
The weekly stops to the liquor store to have a curbside pickup. Come on now.
He's telling the truth, isn't he?
Well, after being in court all day...
That wasn't my question. He's telling the truth, isn't he?
I do like
Don't justify the behavior. Just admit to it, honey.
Have a cocktail now and then.
So the answer is yes.
Yes.
And you brought him to court?
Yes.
For child support?
Yes, ma'am.
So she's making double what he...
That's crazy work. Greed, brother. Just, it's crazy to me, the level of greed. I love it. That's just wild to me. Oh, okay. So this is a clip about... This seems to be a clip about Brad Pitt.
Liking other girls' pics on Instagram. That's literally cheating.
What about grandmas or over 50 years plus women? Can they like the photo?
Honestly, she just can't be hot.
Can he do it in private that you will never come to know?
No. No, he can't.
But you will never come to know.
I always find out. A woman's intuition is the strongest thing.
So can you like other men's photo?
Yeah, because for girls it's different.
So what if he likes the photo with a woman who is cooking food? And he likes the photo and he shares it with you so you can cook that specific food that he likes.
Well, it just depends. Like, does she look like Angelina Jolie or does she look like Martha Stewart?
Angelina Jolie, you think will sit and cook food? She did not cook food even once for Brad Pitt. That is why they divorced.
She's all about...
I used to have a massive crush on Angelina Jolie when I was a kid, bro. Like a massive crush.
Like within a month, if you're wife material. They know very, very quickly if they want to marry you or not.
A month?
Give me like an hour.
we know within like a few days. Like I said in the pre.
Right, like men know pretty quick, bro. We know pretty quick. It doesn't take us that long. It doesn't take us that long to figure out if you're somebody that we want to spend a lot of time with, bro. Like, it really doesn't take that long. Really doesn't.
They can probably have whatever I want to. Big back.
Gorlock the Destroyer.
I don't know about that, there, because...
This level of delusion...
Cass has seen that clip, and she's like, you want that? I was like, I don't actually.
Get out your face. Look, turn around. You turn me down.
Goodness gracious. Uh-oh. Playing the other premiere on accident. Look at me. Just unprofessional, bro. Unprofessional. Let's see here. I think I've seen these clips. There's got to be one of these I haven't seen. A lot of these I feel like I have, though. Oh, here's a Kevin Samuels clip. I love this. Let's jump into this.
Yo, bro. Not London.
All right, here we go. All right.
Here is the entitlement.
If she's being verbally violent and emotionally abusive, and he responds with his hands, is that fair play?
No.
Why not?
Because men are physically stronger than women, and a real man will walk away
Thank you. Thank you. That's at the root of everything, gentlemen. Ladies, that's at the root of everything. You're a woman that believes that men are stronger and men should walk away. Then if that's the case, then you should keep your mouth closed and not incite a man. Because you can't whoop his ass. But how many women do that? Thank you. I get so tired of you women saying that men should just take a real man, a real woman would know not to incite a man because you can't keep him from harming you. What sense does it make to agitate somebody who you cannot bend yourself against?
No sense.
But it happens. And even in your scenario where you said, well, in the situation where there's domestic violence, she responds 50% of the time. Well, if she's a real woman, why'd she hit back? If she's a real woman and she can't defend her, why didn't she just run away? Uh-oh. See, the logic works either way, man. He's a coward of a man and hit her. Why wasn't she a real woman and just run away? Why'd she hit back?
Science tells us men are stronger than women. No sane.
Yeah, men are definitely stronger, but also the whole thing of like, oh, you know, violence amongst men and women it's all men. No, the Tin Man actually did a study on this. Let's see if I can bring up. Yeah, 23% of women experienced abuse. Almost 20% of men experienced abuse. A lot of couples, they were both doing it. She did it, he did it. So the majority of the time, it's actually women that perpetuate this violence. But we don't want to talk about that, right? We don't want to talk about that. You don't want accountability on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.